State of Tennessee versus Hernandez-Govan, count 1. We, the jury, find the defendant Hernandez-Govan not guilty in count 1 of the indictment. State of Tennessee versus Hernandez-Govan, count 2. We, the jury, find the defendant Hernandez-Govan not guilty in count 2 of the indictment. Ma'am?
Court's in session.
Ma'am? Ms. Johnson, is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your verdict? Yes. Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I want to thank you for your service this week. You've done exactly what the court asked you to do, which was to sit, listen to all the proof, and come to a decision. You are excused. Thank
Jury
you.
is excused. Thank you.
Excuse me?
Go ahead, John. Court still in session.
What do you have to say about it?
I just want to say thank you to my attorneys, Manny, Robert, Haley, Beth, Handel, my private investigators, everybody for helping me. I didn't have the resources to necessarily, cover everything, and Manny still helped me, and he knew I was innocent. Everybody around me knew I was innocent. I just want to say thank you to the jurors for getting this right and getting my life back.
And that's the main thing. What was it like during the trial? At what point did you think, hey, wait a minute, I think I have a chance?
Well, I knew I had a chance from the beginning because I knew in my heart I was innocent. And so, there was times during the trial, of course, you get some frustrations and stuff here and there, but overall, I knew my innocence would prevail.
And how do we do prepping and everything? Everything is planned for you two as well?
Well, it's trial. You never know what's going to happen. All you can do is prepare the most you can. There were a lot of sleepless nights and countless hours of preparation for the last, year and a half.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, the elbow grease that the team put into this, and with the help of him too. He was an incredibly helpful client. But you just never know what's going to happen in trial or what the jury's going to think. So until closings, pins and needles.
Anything else you'd like to say?
I just want to say thank you to my family and the few friends that stuck close by me during this process and knew that I was innocent as well, and they didn't shy away from me. So I just want to thank them. I'm just happy to be free.
How much of a weight is this, lifted off of your shoulders after hearing not guilty?
It's a huge weight, I was fighting more so for my son. I have an autistic son, so that's what my fight was mainly for.
Watching Hernandez-Govan hug his attorneys, fight back tears.
Yeah, and we had talked about prior to this, Hernandez-Govan was offered the opportunity to take a plea deal. We wondered if he might rue the day that he did not accept the plea deal. We know the answer to that now, no, because he has been found not guilty of the murder of rap star Young Dolph and the conspiracy to commit the murder. Basically, the prosecution said he was the one who set it all up. The jury said no.
The jury did not enough for the jury, though. 2 not guilty verdicts.
Yeah, so he's...
so here we are. We're set up now. Let's listen to Steve Mulroy.
This is Steve Mulroy after the verdict.
Tend to make sure that Cornelius Smith, who has been cooperating and has admitted his role in the murder, will also be held accountable. All the people that are alive today that were involved in Young Dolph's murder are people that we have done everything we can to hold accountable and will continue to do that. I want to point out that
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in, and I had the links in the description for the clips in the beginning from WREG as they were live in the courtroom as the verdict was read, and they got the interview with Hernandez-Govan right after the decision was made by the jury and announced. And then also Fox 13 as they caught up with the DA afterwards, and he gave his explanation on stuff. And I'm going to get into the write-ups in just a second with this breaking news that hit that he was found not guilty. As in Cornelius Smith, who was the state's key piece that was supposed to convict Hernandez-Govan of the mastermind behind the young Dolph murder, as he was caught red-handed with straight drop video surveillance after the fact. Also, Straight Drop's half-brother came in and testified as well that he contacted him after all of these things went down. And Cornelius Smith said he wanted to clear his conscience, so he was going to testify and tell them play by play how everything happened, how there was bounties on people from Paper Route's head from Big Juke, supposedly, who was never arrested, who was never questioned. But according to Cornelius Smith, this is what happened, that they were working for him. He said he got a gun from Hernandez-Govan, but as it played out in court, there was no physical evidence that would prove that. They had a text message conversation supposedly, but it wasn't a direct conversation to my understanding that said directly what was said in the convo or anything of the sort. Cornelius Smith, child's mother, came in and testified and said that she knew him and things like that. But they created a reasonable doubt for the jury. The defense said the whole time that Hernandez-Govan was the fall guy for all of this. He had nothing to do with it, didn't have 100,000, wasn't in this conversation at all, and said that Cornelius Smith was a liar, making things up, using Hernandez-Govan as the fall guy. When it all comes down to the come down, it was based simply on undeniable evidence and having the intent. And can you prove the intent? That's what it's about in the courtroom. As I said before, they can create a motive, the motive being money, issues. They can create, hey, we can see this happening in the courtroom in front of the jury, but it has to be undeniable. The jury didn't see it that way. He is found not guilty, and that's why I always say innocent until proven guilty in these situations. And the write-up says this: Hernandez-Govan, the man accused of orchestrating the death of Memphis rapper Young Dolph, has been found not guilty on all of his charges. Govan faced charges of first-degree murder and conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. Deliberations concluded at around 10:30 Wednesday morning. Jurors took nearly 2 hours and 47 minutes to deliberate on the verdict after more than 2 days of testimony and closing arguments on the third day. Govan did not take the stand in his defense. We have to respect the jury's decision even if we disagree with it, said Shelby County District Attorney Stephen Mulroy at a press conference after the reading of the verdict. When asked what could have gone differently in the proceedings, Mulroy states that he cannot know what individual jurors were thinking or feeling. However, he maintains that the prosecution was well prepared for the case. The district attorney also informed media personnel that Dolph's family is very emotional but does not blame the jury. And most definitely condolences to the entire family of young Dolph, sisters, brothers, everybody related to Dolph, the whole Paper Route team, his children. Most definitely rest in peace and God bless young Dolph's soul. As this right here was one of them wild ones to even see how that played out and went down. But this is how it goes inside of the courtroom as well. They have to have undeniable proof. And as I always say, and I said in my last video, it's all about the jury when you take it to trial. It's a 50-50 gamble with it. The lawyers and the legal team of Hernandez-Govan stuck it to the fact that, hey, this is all him being the fall guy. This was on Big Juke. He's the one that facilitated this, put this together. He is not the mastermind behind this at all. I'm going to go at the credibility of the guy testifying. But Cornelius Smith will still be held accountable for his role, as y'all heard right there as well, and what he did and his role that he played in it. Straight Drop got life in prison. That's Justin Johnson. And seeing how all this played out, man, I just got to say, it ain't worth it, man. And it's never worth it to do this, bro, because when it come down to the come down, when it goes down, we see what happened. People gonna tell, people gonna realize it was not worth it at all. And you following somebody, you doing this, you never had a chance at all to get away with this. Let's keep it 100. It was just one of them things, bro, that what was really going on. And did y'all really think y'all was gonna get away with this? But you know, as in Hernandez Govan, he's going to go free, live his life. He said he has to take care of his autistic son, and that's what he was thinking about. And I know he had lost his daughter, a lot of cash deaths, though, most definitely. Her condolences on that and prayers to their entire family. Just, it's people that don't be involved in this stuff that lose somebody that they care about, man, and that they love no matter what. So prayers up, and God bless her soul as well. She had lost her life out here in H-Town, so it's just a lot that has gone on in these last few years, man. But in the end, see how it played out. You never know when it comes to this. We see more and more cases in the hip-hop, rap culture make it to trial and be televised in real time. But these cases go on every day across the country. It's just when it's a rapper or a big name, somebody that's legendary like Dolph, is just going to have more eyes on it. But tell me what y'all think, man. We got more coming, more videos, all at 1,000 for Shit Show. Stay on your pivot.